when it comes to redstone, I have a sense of hatred and love for it. Like, for example, redstone can be very confusing, okay? But sometimes it's very easy. Other things, it's too much. Like, for example, the redstone dust, okay? It has a signal strength of 15, okay? It's just stupid, okay? Like, why? Why? Like, this is extended to 14, okay? It still has a signal. Then redstone torch, okay? It's pretty cool, okay? But here's a crazy part, okay? If I set the time to night, okay? What's this, okay? It barely emits any light. Like, hold on. The torch does better. Like, why? Why? Okay, so yeah, this there's like no light at all, okay? But anyways, but this much light it has, okay? But the other thing is that redstone repeater can do it, okay? So you see it's at 14, okay? If I place it at 15, okay, the strength is gone, okay? So if I do this, okay, and then start, it start from start, okay? Now the target block is very cool, okay, in my opinion, okay? It is very cool, okay? Let me show you why, okay? So behind the target block is a light bulb, okay? If I shoot it, the light lights, okay? Now we have 3 light bulbs. One, the copper light bulb, the waxed one, the waxed exposed, and then the waxed weathered one, okay? 3 have the same concept, okay? It's just the color that's different, okay? Now next, the lectern, okay? The lectern, the only purpose for the lectern is for the comparator, and the comparator is even worse, okay? First of all, it has 2 modes, one addition mode and one subtraction mode. The addition mode is kind of chaotic. Let me explain why, okay? So you see this book, it has 6 pages of random words, okay? So if I go to page 1, nothing happens, okay? It's actually the same as this only at 1, okay? This has 6 lines of redstone, okay? If I go to page 2, it goes to 1, 2, 3. 3. How does that make sense? And if I go to page 3, the light bulb, like, this doesn't make sense. And if I go to subtract mode, what? If I go to subtract mode, I'll be very confused, okay? Now all of this, okay, it's fine, okay? Okay, now the next one is fine, okay? The slime block, okay? The only purpose for the slime block, okay, is to bounce. That's the only purpose that I use for it, okay? There's no other purpose. Next, the honey block is the exact opposite, okay? The honey block, okay, first of all, let me tell you what the honey block does. You can't even jump that much, and when you jump on it, you take damage. But when you go on the slide, okay, it slows down your fall, which prevents fall damage, okay? That's normal, but it has literally no purpose. The only purpose for it is for a flying machine, which I don't know why. And also, these two, okay, they have to be next to each other for some redstone contraptions, which I don't know why, okay? For example, flying machine, okay? Next, the dispenser, okay? The dispenser is very cool, okay? First of all, it dispenses some items, okay? But what it does greatly is that it dispenses water. But how it dispenses is very nice, okay? Look at this, okay? It dispenses like that, and when you flick the lever once more, okay, it takes out the water. What? Okay, I think I did wrong. Yeah, see, it takes out the water, okay? That's pretty cool, okay? Next one. The dropper, okay? Now let me just make a pillar out of here, out of slime blocks, okay? Now the dropper is also pretty cool, okay? It's it can be very helpful actually. So let's dispense water, okay? Now surely it should spill out water, right? Well, let me test it out. No, it doesn't. Why? Why? Next, crafter. Oh my god. Okay, crafter. Okay, it's a pretty interesting concept. It's a very interesting concept. Okay, and there's even an advancement for it. Okay, there's, you know what? Never mind. Whatever. Nothing. Anyways, next, the lever. Okay, the lever is very common. Okay, it does this. Okay. Sorry, wrong machine. Okay. you already know what the lever is. Okay. Next, the dispenser also has one another feature. Okay. If you place an arrow in it, okay, and then you decide to flick a lever, okay, this is what happens. It shoots out. Nice. It's very nice. It's pretty cool for some traps, you know. You can just prank your friends and everything. Anyways, next one. This row is fully done for now. Just for now. One minute. Okay, the next assortment of items are the tripwire, the string, delayed sensor, or detector, however you call it. I call it sensor, piston, sticky piston, water bucket, lever, redstone dust. Okay, and slime block. The last four are important. Okay, first is tripwire. Okay, tripwire. It makes no sense. Why? I'll show you. Okay. Let me just get this out of the way. Okay, let's say there are two blocks. Okay, I'm using slime again. Okay. Okay. So we take the string. Okay. So I connect it. Okay, to the string. Okay. Now, if I go, something will happen. Let's see. Nothing. I don't trip. It's called tripwire. I don't trip. Only Fundy has done that. You know that. Sorry. Fundy has done that. Okay. Anyways, but if you connect, the only thing it does, okay, is it signals a redstone output, like so. What? sorry. Let me do that again. Okay. Next is the piston. Okay, the piston pushes a block like so. Let me show you. What? Wait, what? No. Okay, it signals a redstone output. Okay. Next, a piston. Okay, the piston can push basically some blocks. Okay, so for example, does it not push? No. Okay. I just doing some random things. Oh my god. Okay, it breaks the tripwire. Okay, it breaks it. Okay, but it pushes. Okay. Next, the sticky piston. It is the exact same thing. But let me show you what it is. Okay. First of all, if I put this in over here, okay, for the normal piston, what? No, please, why? Put that in. So okay, why? Okay, I just need another block. Please, just give me another block. Okay, building blocks. Okay, let's take this old block. Okay, this old block should have something, right? Yeah, let me just okay, good. Okay, let's take this old block. Okay, and I will keep it over here. This lever, I'll just place it. Okay, now the piston moved. Okay, but if I want to take it back, it doesn't work. Why? But the sticky piston, however, it does. Okay, let me show you how. think you understood what it does. It pushes and it stays. However, this wood, it does not stay. Look, you see, this doesn't work, okay? But this works because it's sticky. But it makes no sense because it doesn't have sticky. It doesn't have the stickiness. I would get the slime, okay? Like, the slime makes sense, okay? Why? But it will be very nice if this happens, okay? Let's say you want to move more than one block, okay? That's possible. Just take some logs, okay, that are adjacent to each other, not diagonal. Okay? Now, if you flip the lever, this is what happens. What? I do not understand. Okay, that's not fun. Firework, okay. Okay, let's try this again, okay. Piston over here, okay. Over here, one slime block. Now I push. It pushes the other with it. It's cool, but it doesn't do that. Okay, but it's cool. Okay, but with honey it doesn't work, which I don't know why. Okay, but anyways, now next topic, please. Okay, the next topic. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to show the daylight sensor because I don't know why. Anyways, so the daylight sensor is very cool. Okay, first, the daylight sensor, it uses the daylight cycle. Okay, so when it's day, the piston goes front, but when it is night, it retracts. So if I set the time at night, if I set the time at night, it puts, okay, which is very cool. Okay, it can be used for street lights, which is nice. Okay, but now the next one is hold on for 1 second. Okay, this one. Okay, skulk sensor. It uses sound. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, if there is no sound, this is what happens. It's off. But when it detects a sound, it does the redstone thingy. Okay, now the redstone lamp you just saw. Okay, it is like a light source. It's similar to the copper bulb, but the calibrated skull sensor is a bit confusing. Okay, basically it attracts only the sound it hears first, I think. So if we get a light bulb over here, okay, this is what happens. If we walk, the light bulb, what? Wait, is it the other side? Yeah, okay. But if we walk, okay, it works, okay? But when we jump, wait, what? Okay, yeah, the calibrated skull is confusing. Next, hopper. Hopper is really cool, okay? First you drop something, it goes inside. Okay, very cool. Okay, it's used in many farms. Okay, next the block of redstone, or redstone block. Okay, it is it's like a source. It's like a redstone source, like a permanent one. Okay, yeah, it's like a permanent redstone source. Okay, next the button, very simple. It is just an activation tool, but what very confuses me is that wooden bulbs, buttons, they are weak. Okay, stone buttons are strong because they came from stone, and stone in my eyes is pretty strong. Okay, but when it comes to activation, it lasts shorter than the wooden one. Why? Why? Okay, that's it. Next row. The next row, wooden pressure plate. Okay, now wooden pressure plate is very simple. Okay, but when it comes to doors, okay, it does fine. Okay, it's like an automatic door, but it's also very risky because zombies could just walk right through, which sucks. But this difficulty is set to peaceful. Okay, the same works with iron doors. It's perfectly normal. Okay, now there's a stone pressure plate, the same thing, no difference. Why? I have no idea. But the lightweighted pressure plate is very cool. Okay, first of all, this is gold. Okay, you might be thinking, isn't that gold pressure plate? No, lightweighted pressure plate. Let me explain. Okay, so let's have a door over here. Okay, if I step on it, same thing happens. Now let's do the same thing with the stone pressure plate. Okay, it works. Okay, if we step on it, but if we drop something, nothing happens. But if we drop here, then it works. But the heavy weighted pressure plate, which is aka the iron pressure plate, okay, this one, if we step on it, the same thing happens because we are very fat in this game. Anyways, so if we drop iron door, it should open, right? Yeah. But if we drop something else, yeah, I'm not sure. But if the item is not heavy enough, then we have to put some more items. So yeah. Okay, let's break all of this. Okay, so the next one is the observer. Now the observer, in my opinion, is very nice. Okay, first of all, it's got a face. Okay, this face detects anything in its way. Okay, so if I keep something that can be active, that can be used. Okay, so let's say a bulb. Okay, let's take a bulb. Okay, a bulb right over here. Okay, now if I place another block over here, this activates. Okay, which is cool. Okay, and when it does, when the object changes state, this goes off. Okay, so if I put this open, okay, nothing happens. Okay, but if I break this, okay, yeah, you'll get the point. Okay, but there's one downside. When I run through it, okay, nothing happens. Like you see this, I am standing right in its way. Okay, it's literally called the observer. It should observe anything. Okay, but not us or any mob or player or anything. Okay, but there is a mod for that. Okay, and I think it's called fabrication. Yeah, for fabric only. Anyways, so yeah, that's what the observer does. Really cool concept, okay? But that one downside, okay? Next one is now the next item that we had, okay? Let me just sort everything, okay? Sort everything into place, okay? Okay. Okay, so this is the rail, okay? The rail, it's not really a redstone item, but it can be placed, something should be placed on it, okay? Which is the minecart, okay? It's very useful, okay? First of all, the minecart can be moved by the player, okay? And it can be ridden, but only when it's like, you know, like that, okay? Though you can't move it that much if you use a powered rail, okay, then something happens, okay? So I am over here, okay? Let me just keep some other rails over it, okay? Yeah, like that, okay? Now I'll get a lever, okay? Or lever, if that's what you call it, okay? I say lever, okay? So let me just activate it. Now it is active right now, okay? So if I move, I should be able to do that, okay? That's what I can do, okay? So we can just do some really cool stuff with this, like roller coasters. But next is the detector rail, okay? Now I have some very confusion with detector rail and activator rail. First of all, they sound the exact same thing, okay? But I think I know what happens, okay? Okay? You see, they do the same thing, okay? Let me show you what happens, okay? Let's get a TNT, okay? Should have done this a long time ago. Anyways, so let's see this, okay? So let's put some rails over here, okay? It's just some normal ones, okay? And then, just to speed it up, we can just put another a powered rail over here, okay? And then we can put both of this like this. So let's do this, okay? So let me just take this lever, okay, and then put it on, okay? Now I hope nothing happens. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, there we go, okay? So yeah, nothing happens yet, okay? So if I activate this, okay, whatever, okay? So this TNT, okay, I'll place it like that, okay? Now if I ride it, this is what happens. You see, when I go over it, okay, something happens, and that is the occurrence you may face with. So yeah, but but that was a detector rail. The activator rail, let me see if this one is affected with what? Okay. So let me get this straight, okay? Detector rails can be used without levers or any sort of buttons, okay? That's what detector rails do, okay? But you're telling me that activator rails should be used with the lever. Okay, so I believe if this is what happens. Oh, let me just see what happens. Okay, let's change these two to powered rails. Let's get some redstone dust, a lever, minecart. Now let's start. Okay. Oh, I thought I could explode it. Anyways, I thought that whenever I go above it, okay, the TNT would something would be on. But what this does, it just pushes you out. It's not very nice. It's very mean. It's like, get out of this roller coaster. You don't belong here. Okay, it's like that. Okay. Anyways, next, okay, is okay, let me just sort my inventory over here. So we know what the regular minecart does. It just rolls over. Okay. But now the minecart with chest. Okay. You may see this in mine shafts. Okay. If we right click it, we can store some items. Okay. So we can store many items. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. I like it. Okay. But what does the minecart with furnace do? It literally is the most useless one yet. The only way you'll power it is just. And I also forgot to mention one thing. Okay, powered rails, they don't do this. So this is what I have to do. I have to put a rail like this, so that it can curve. Wait a minute. Surely I can put yeah, okay, good. So I can just do like this. Okay, good. Okay. I was making sure, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6. Good. Okay. Wait, let me just be finished with these procedures. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everything is at 5. Okay. Now, why I kept it at 5 is to be an odd number. Okay, so that I can do this. Okay, like that. Okay. Now I just have to repeat this for the other 3. Okay. Last one. There we go. Okay. Flick the lever. Again. And again. This is the last one. Okay. So this is what the Minecraft with furnace does. Wait, what? No. No way. Just hold on. Okay. What? Okay, I fixed it. Okay. Apparently it doesn't need to be odd. So yeah. Sorry. Anyways, so this is what the Minecraft furnace does. So to power it, well, there it goes, but it's not that fast. Ah, got it. So this is how you power it. You have to put it with coal. Okay. This is the minecart with hopper. It's basically the same function as the hopper instead of the minecart. Okay. This is used for farms. And the last one, TNT minecart. They should just Minecraft should just rename this with atomic bomb, because you can stack these. Oh, and here's the favorite part. What? Oh, whatever. Okay, guys, please subscribe and like. So, goodbye. Come on. Ah!